Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Adam. You're watching Steady Invest, and I've been having a tough time recently figuring out exactly which semiconductor stocks I want to invest in for the long term. And one of them that you can't go wrong with, the leader in the space, you got NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA. It trades on the NASDAQ, and this one, in my opinion, is the king of semiconductor stocks. Their stock is pricey as it has been trading between $500 to $600 for the better part of the last 6 months or so. So they do trade at a premium, but for good reason. They do have really strong year-over-year revenue growth, as well as for their gaming segments and data center segments. Not to mention, some investors look at them as one of the best companies out there for AI, and they have a strong footprint as well in the automotive industry. And as a disclaimer, I am very bullish on NVIDIA. I am an investor. I'm going to share my reasons in a moment, but if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps my videos get out there. As well, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're in Canada and want to start trading with Wealthsimple or Questrade, use my links below and we'll both get free money. Now, onto the video. Alright, so looking at the 1 year chart, we see the crash last year. Ever since then, it rebounded back up steadily up until September. We reached a high of 590 or so, and then we've been consolidating ever since. And 2 days ago, we saw a big green candle. Not enough to break the consolidation of about 590 at the resistance point, but it's the biggest one-day move up we've seen in a long time. Not to mention their earnings are coming up in 2 weeks, so we could see a lot of price action up until then. The company is currently valued at a market cap of $353 billion, and it's trading at a forward PE of just under 50, so definitely not cheap. So one big reason to be bullish on NVIDIA is they're to buy ARM Holdings from SoftBank for $40 billion. ARM is a leading chip technology licensor. It makes money from royalty payments from companies that license its designs to use in their product portfolios. Some 70% of the world's population uses an ARM-based chip, from autos to data centers to myriad consumer electronics like smartphones and PCs. However, the deal isn't done yet, and there might be some antitrust issues as well, so that's something worth taking note of, and that is a risk. And they're one of the leaders in AI as they have many big customers, which we'll get to afterward. But for those that don't know, machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that uses vast amounts of data to train algorithms with the goal of creating a model, the output of an algorithm capable of making decisions. Put another way, machine learning is the science of teaching machines to think for themselves using predetermined instructions. So think iRobot and Will Smith, or Skynet and Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Doing this well is a both time-consuming and costly process. And fortunately, NVIDIA's AI-focused computer chip designs and software make the process faster and cheaper. The company's best-in-class GPUs excel at parallel processing, meaning they can process a lot of data very quickly. This makes them well suited for teaching AI algorithms and powering machine learning models. In fact, based on recent performance metrics, NVIDIA's A100 GPUs were recognized as the world's fastest commercially available products for both training and inferencing AI processes. And people are serious about their GPUs. Cryptocurrency miners are now snapping up RTX 30 laptops to mine for Ethereum. And these are the laptops mining cryptocurrencies. Absolutely crazy. Looking at their previous quarter's presentation, we see record quarter with strong growth led by gaming and data center. Total revenue up 57% year over year to $4.73 billion, ahead of outlook of $4.4 billion, and gaming up 37% year over year to a record $2.27 billion. Data center up 162% year over year to a record $1.9 billion. And looking at GAAP, we see gross margins at 62.6% and cash flow from operations at $1.2 billion. We see gaming up year over year. Obviously, everyone's at home playing video games, record revenue. Data centers up year over year as well. Though we see professional visualization revenue down year over year. And this is due mainly to the pandemic as desktop and workstations continue to decline. However, there was strength in the healthcare sector, public sector, higher education and research, and financial services. And we also see automotive down year over year as well due to the ramp down of legacy infotainment revenue. However, there will be sequential growth driven by recovery in automotive production volumes and continued growth in AI cockpit revenue. And we see the end of the quarter with $10 billion in gross cash, $7 billion in debt, and $3 billion of net cash. Age of AI from cloud to edge. So on the left over here, we see the Internet of People, all our personal devices connected on the cloud, personal computing. Whereas on the right side, we have autonomous machines and trillions of devices. Anywhere from the healthcare sector to industrial work, drones, automotive, and you have edge data centers connecting everything together. And a little bit more on the ARM deal. So NVIDIA is envisioning themselves creating the premier computing company for the age of AI, combining NVIDIA's leading AI computing platform with ARM's vast CPU ecosystem. That's extremely exciting. It expands NVIDIA's computing platform reach from 2 to over 15 million developers and financially attractive, immediately accretive to non-GAAP gross margin and non-GAAP earnings per shares upon closing. They have a strong financial profile and high-quality business model, and expecting to close in the first quarter of next year. And look at NVIDIA's AI inference customers: BMW, Ford, Mercedes, Twitter, Pinterest, Square, AWS, Alibaba Cloud, Google Cloud, Microsoft, Tencent, the list goes on. And looking at their core businesses separately, gaming making up 51% of the revenue, data centers 27%, professional visualization 11%, and automotive 6%. See a compound annual growth rate for gaming of 11%, data centers of 53%, professional visualization at 13%, and automotive at 13%. And one of the co-founders, Jensen Huang, is the CEO and president of NVIDIA. And it's always good when you have one of the founders as a CEO, as you know that they really care about the company. And of course, his track record shows that he's more than capable of growing this company. Now, when it comes to price targets for NVIDIA, I really don't have any, in the sense that this is the kind of company where you just buy it and put it in the filing cabinet and just don't look at it for how many years. Granted, at the same time, we just had a big move up. If you don't want to buy on strength, you might want to wait till the next pullback, anywhere from the 500 range to 550. But then again, it may never go back down. It may be breaking out from here on out. So it's up to you and your strategy and your investment style. If you are interested in investing in NVIDIA, whether you want to put a lump sum or average down, it just depends on your investing style. And that's why I'm long-term bullish on NVIDIA. It's actually one of the first companies that I bought into when I started investing just under a year ago, and I haven't sold a share since, and I don't plan on it for a very long time. I like to invest in companies that are the best of breed in what they do. And when I look at NVIDIA and their customer base and what they're doing, the numbers, when it all comes together, I'm seeing a company that is the best at what it does. But that's just one man's opinion. One could argue that AMD is right on their tail and could overpass them over the next couple of years. I mean, anything could happen. We'll just have to see how it goes. But otherwise, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps my videos get out there. As well, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're investing in NVIDIA or have any comments, just let me know below. And I will see you guys in the next video.